Morning, guys. Right, I've just opened up the front room. Boys are still in bed. I've got to go wake the boys up now, so that's where we're going. Turn that front room light off. Here you go. And here we go. Let's go find my boys. It's very quiet. They haven't heard me yet.
And teenage friends Alaric and Jonathan, who share how they bonded through faith and poetry. And of course, there's music.
Just brought some washing down as well. Right, here we go. Oh, I can hear somebody up. Somebody's heard me. Oh, it's Sooty. Sooty's come out to see his mum. Oh, Soot. Oh, yes, Snoopy. Let's get that back door open for my boys. I know. I'm so excited. Here we go, guys. Got to turn that radio off as well, guys. Right, go on then. Off you go, guys. Turn that radio off. There you go. That's better. Good, boys. Off you go. They've gone. They ran up the garden to chase the pigeons away. Right, flick everything on. I'm going to get that wash machine going straight away. Get a load in, guys. It's very grey out there again. Doesn't look like it's particularly windy this morning, which is good. Who's that? See the wash machine? Yeah, there you go. Right. In she goes. Oh. Right, she's on. That's it. We've started, guys. I slept really well last night. I woke up. I woke up and had a cough about 5 o'clock, clearing some of the phlegm out of my throat again. Other than that, I've been okay. So I got up at 6 o'clock. So a little bit of a lay-in, half an hour earlier, later than yesterday. So there you go, not too bad. Oh, there you go. Right, I looked at the weather last night and it said today temperature-wise is going to be very similar to yesterday. We can hear somebody out there. Here comes Snoop. Oh yes, Snoopy. Where's that Soot? Where's that little Sooty gone? Oh, you're a good boy. So yes, it looks like the sun is going to come out, but it said later on this afternoon, not so much this morning. So we just have to see how that works out. Mind yourself, please. Nice, Snoop. My buddy. Good boy. You going to go find Soot? Where is he? Where is that Soot? Where's he? See if he goes out again. He knows he'll get a biscuit once Sooty comes in. I won't give him a biscuit until then. So sometimes Snoop will go out to find Sooty to see what he's doing. One more. Got my toast just going in there, guys. Right, toaster's on. Lovely. Right, toast is on. I put something a little bit warmer on first thing this morning, but if the sun does come out, I shall get changed. Hello, Soot. Right, let's give you boys a biscuit. Okay, sit down, guys. Tip the camera down so you can see my boys. There you go. Right, come over here. Snoop, Snoop, in. Snoop, in. Snoop, sit down. Sit. Up. Right. Boys got the biscuits. There they go. Right, that's done. Right, let's get my milk done. My peg. Just hold my selfie stick up so it doesn't keep going down. There we go. It's perfect. Right, so I'm wearing body control top. I've got a little cardi, my blue jeans, and that's it, guys. That's all I've got on first thing this morning. I'll have to see what the temperature does as to how I go out with the boys this morning. If the sun does come out early, I should get myself into something like another skirt like I did yesterday. But yeah, yesterday was a fantastic day. Although the wind did pick up, it wasn't too bad. It was still nice and warm. Right, let's get this show on the road. Milk cup. Yeah, boys. I'm boiling the kettle for my shave a little bit later on. My once I've had my breakfast. There we go. Right, that's off. Toast is on. On goes the milk. I need a plate. Right, here we go. Oh, toast is done already. Right, I need a knife. I think I've got a spoon. Yes, I've got a spoon. There you go. And a spoon. There we go. And jam. Beautiful. Right, let's get this show on the road, guys. I haven't got to have my tablets yet. I'll do that before I go and sit down. Slept really well last night. I'm pleased. I fell asleep on the sofa, and it was thanks to Martin that I woke up because he messaged me and my phone pinged, and that woke me up. The dogs were asleep on my lap as well, so that didn't help. None of us. I think had I not woken up, I think we'd have stayed there all night. But it was a lovely day yesterday, absolutely glorious. One of those days that you think, oh, couldn't have been any better. Had such a good time. We've got a full week to look forward to next week, but then the following week we have a bank holiday, so yay, another long weekend to look forward to. Oops. Today's the day I've got to go and see Peter, see how he's getting on. I did have a word with his relation yesterday evening, so I know what to expect, and we'll see how we go with Peter. I might phone her up once I've seen Peter to let her know how things progressed. But I've got to stir my milk, hang on a second. There we go. Now I did have somebody comment yesterday about me calling everybody guys. Now we've been here before. It was somebody called June, and I did message her back and explain why I call people guys. And she said it's probably force of habit, which it probably is, guys. There you go, there goes the first time I called you guys this morning. But we did have this before where somebody kicked off about this, and we had a vote on it. And people unanimously came back with they wanted me to carry on using that word, and so I have. So I did explain this to June, and she was all right with that. She understood, I think. Funny how things come around again and again and again. There you go. Right, another jam pot finished. I'll clean that up. I usually... Oh, quite a tight one. I usually collect my jam jars, and then there's a church where they make jam, and I give my jam jars to them. I usually get through about a jar of jam every week, guys. I do pile it on. Now, me piling my jam on is all thanks to my Auntie Edith. Now, my Auntie Edith was a farmer's wife. Wonderful, wonderful woman. Loved her to bits. And she treated me like her son. I used to stay with my auntie during the summer holidays. I used to go and stay with her for a couple of weeks. And also during the year, I think I stayed with her another week. So probably about 3 weeks a year I'd go and stay with her. In a lovely village called Isleham. And I used to live there many years ago. And when we moved away from this little village, my Auntie Edith said if I ever wanted to come and stay, I was more than welcome to. So I used to go and stay with her. And she used to look after me. She absolutely adored me, which was fantastic. I loved her too. And in the mornings, she'd let me make my toast. And I'd get the jam out of the cupboard and I'd spread it on my my toast. And she said to me one morning, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm making jam on toast." She said, "You're scraping it off again." Because all I do is put a little bit in the middle and spread it all around. She said, "Well, you need more than that." She said, and she got a huge dollop of this and put it on the middle of my toast and spread it around. She actually used the spoon. She spread it all around with the spoon. She goes, "That's more like it." She said, "You enjoy that." And ever since then, I've always used loads of jam and I love it. I've always had a sweet tooth, but it's all thanks to my Auntie Edith. I get for a jar a week. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So I always think of that. Every time I have jam, I always think of my Auntie Edith. Sadly long gone, but I've got some fabulous memories. Fabulous memories. Right, I think we're nearly done. Snoopy's waiting there. He has a little bit of my jam on toast as well. Right at the end, I save a bit off each slice. I end up saving a strip for both my boys. They sit there waiting for it. They know what to expect. 1, 2, 3, there you go. Right, we're honeyed. Give that a stir. And I can go and sit in the front room and have my breakfast, guys. And I shall keep you informed as the day goes, what I'm up to. Hopefully I'm going to have another cracking day like I had yesterday. But I have got to go see Peter this afternoon. So, yeah. Right, there we go. Oh, and I've got a pressie for Peter. I'll show you what it is in a second. Here it is. It's just behind the camera. When I went to the Lake District, I got him a little gift, and I usually do that. Whenever I go to see Peter, I'll buy him either a pack of biscuits, in this case fudge, anything that's local. It's got to be something that's local to that where I've been, so that he can see where I've been. And I do that every time I go and see Peter. So I've got this one for him, and that's from the Lake District when I was there the other week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that to Peter. And hopefully Peter will be okay. I'm sure he will be. Right guys, I'm going to sign out now. I'm going to go and sit in the front room, eat my toast, and I shall chat with you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.